Hey everyone, it's What's in My Bag with Donna Mac. So today, What's in My Bag, I actually found this item and I am so excited about it because I love this. This item is so rich in so many things that are good for your total body, essential minerals and vitamins that you need. One, it's great for phosphorus, magnesium, potassium, and iron. Yes, iron. So all of those things you might say, well, what do they do for us? What's the benefit of them? Well, those particular minerals are good for your brain health, your heart health. Phosphorus is actually good for cleaning out, helping your kidneys eliminate waste. And magnesium is good for so many things, and it's one of those things that we don't get enough of. So it is actually good for your heart. It helps essential for your heart, essential for your bones, as well as essential for your overall well-being. And iron, that helps transport the oxygen throughout your body, so it's really good for your brain, helping get oxygen throughout your body to the organs that need it. So this particular item is also high in fiber, so that's good gut health, and also good for protein. So everybody's trying to get their protein. What type of superfood are we talking about that I found just on a little walk, y'all? You won't believe it. It is a mushroom. And I love mushrooms. I really do. I like mushrooms a lot. Not everybody loves them, but I do. Now, you know that we can't eat every single mushroom that we find out because some are not edible. They can be poisonous to you. So I looked this one up, and it is called a puffball mushroom. And the best way to know if it's good, you find a big white mushroom or a little, but they can get very large. This one was huge. Cut it up and look on the inside. See how that looks? Nice, white, and smooth. That is the characteristic of a good puffball mushroom. And it has all those vitamins and minerals that I discussed, and it's going to be very good for me. And in addition, you don't want it to look like it's brown, yellow, or beginning to have stems in the center. That is a mushroom that you don't want to eat. But this particular puffball mushroom, I found it safe. I washed it off. It has started turning a little browner, and I'm going to just fry it up in some butter. So I'm going to turn on my pan here and take a couple of moments to fry it up. Cutting it up here, let's move my deliciousness out the way a little bit. So you can see, I'm just going to take this mushroom and cut it into some pieces. Now I'm going to fry up my mushroom here just to enjoy it as a nice little fried treat. And they tell me that this mushroom tastes like it's really soft and it tastes like mozzarella cheese. So you know what the other half of my mushroom is going to go on? Yep, my pizza. I love pizzas, so it's going to go on my pizza. But this particular one piece, I'm just going to fry it up in some butter. And yes, I did say butter. So one of the things this mushroom doesn't have is fat, and it also doesn't have cholesterol, obviously. So it is really good. It's very, very low in calories. And like I said, it has that potassium and phosphorus and iron. B vitamins is also in this. This is a ground food. It comes from the earth, just like us. So we got this mushroom all cut up, and I'm waiting. In order for me to wait, I need to actually plug it up. So I'm waiting for it to warm up here. Take it to the max, but we don't have to cook these very, very high. We want to kind of keep things cooked on a lower temperature, right? And I'm going to season, I put a little butter in my pan, and it doesn't have to be a lot. So I'm just going to put a little bit of butter in. This one is a salted butter. But I'm going to season my pan with a little bit of garlic, granulated garlic, and I could have put regular garlic, but I'm just going to use some powdered version of garlic now. Season the pan with that. And you know my favorites, but I'm going to do some pepper, but I'm going to put that in. I'm going to ground up a little pepper, and I may not use the salt because even though this is a really good salt, I want to add some Old Bay, which has some salt in it as well. And I'll probably put a little bit of Slap Your Mama because you know I like it hot. And Slap Your Mama has some black pepper, red pepper, and a little bit of granulated garlic. I like that. It also has a little bit of salt, so I like that. But these are anti-inflammatory, which again, the mushroom is also anti-inflammatory. Y'all, these mushrooms are win-win. And guess what? It's free. You can find these right now in the yard, maybe in the forest a little bit. These mushrooms are growing all over the place. I cannot wait to taste this one because I've kind of seen it cooked up and I heard it's absolutely delicious. Tell me in the comments if you like mushrooms and how do you like them. If you don't, then maybe you can try this one and it would encourage you to enjoy a little bit of mushroom every once in a while. I absolutely love them. So I'm letting my butter here kind of melt away and while my pan gets nice and hot. And I'm going to let it get pretty much to a nice hot temperature so that when I put my mushrooms in, they'll quickly fry up. And yes, we kind of like the fried mushrooms, but the reason why I like using butter is because it doesn't have it's not necessary for a lot of chemicals. Butter is very natural, and I like my food as natural as possible versus the oils which have a lot of processing to extract them from seeds or wherever you may be getting your oils. So my pan is getting hot, getting excited. So with all of the different minerals that you get from these particular foods that come from the earth, they really do help your body function better. And one of the things I did note about these mushrooms is that not only is it good for your bones, the phosphorus, the magnesium, of course, the proteins, and the potassium, which I'm not sure I said that, but it does have potassium in it. And these are really good. You know, those three things that go together, potassium, magnesium, and salt. Sodium help us regulate our heart. So the other part of it is, of course, this is good for heart functions. Feels a little bit hot, heated, but not as much as I need. So I'm going to turn it up a little bit. Only a little. I don't want it to cook out all of the nutrients. And that butter with there you go. The butter with the garlic smells so good. I'm going to go ahead and drop a couple pieces in there. So exciting. I can't believe, I think this is the first time I've actually seen a mushroom so perfect, pristine. It just caught my attention and I thought, why not share it with you all? Because I know some of you might be foragers or would like to be foraging, finding your food outside. And we just never know when it may be ideal for us to look at those options for finding our food. So hold on one moment. I'll let that sizzle. And the other thing I'm going to add on is, of course, my Slap Your Mama. Just a little bit. so excited about perhaps it tasting very good. Let you shake it out. I don't want it fried like that. It's a beautiful thing about cooking in these cast irons. Everybody doesn't like them, but I love them. Is that once they're hot, they stay hot. So frying it up a little bit. And because I do like spicy, I'm gonna grind up some pepper on top of it. Oh my gosh. Imagine, I did take my run today, about 2 miles, which is a little bit shorter than my 3-mile run, but I got a couple things I need to do today, so took it short. So this is not going to take very long, so I'm going to go ahead and get my plate. Should have movement music, right? And watching it. Getting that sizzle. Now if you want, you can put, wow, that's a lot of seasoning. You can put more butter in it. Okay, too much pepper. Okay. I'm going to let it sizzle a little bit longer to make sure it's nice and try to get a little crispy on the sides. I think it's about ready. Flip it over. Say these should be really soft, so I'm looking forward to the softness of them. Let's go ahead and turn this down. Like I said, the cast iron stay hot, so you don't have to keep it up. All right, let's take a couple of them off. There it is. So it looks like. I'm trying to wait for it to cool off before I taste it. It is pretty soft. That one just melted. It's so soft, it just kind of melted. Delicious. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend you go out and try to find yourself a white, and these are called puffball mushroom. Make sure when you cut it open that it is, make sure when you cut it open that it is white on the inside, looking like this. No brown or black colors, and go ahead and enjoy. I definitely will be enjoying this. And yes, it does have a little bit of mozzarella flavor. But when I think about all those benefits, go with it. All right. Catching you next time. Bye now.